Let's see. The Hangout is now live on air. Bob Spyro here with Guaranteed Daily Pay. This is a Traffic Monsoon Facebook posting training. I'm here with Gail McCall out of California. Gail, can you just say hi to the folks this evening? And
Hi, folks.
I'll get started. And what your background is, what you're doing now, and why you're excited about Traffic Monsoon? 30 seconds.
I'm excited because I think I'm going to make money, and I want to get started making money because I've never had it. I want to have some.
Absolutely. We have what everybody is looking for, the capacity to have more time, freedom, and money in their life. And this is just one of the modalities that we use to build our business. So, Gail, with that in mind, I'm going to go on screen share. I just shared this. Sharon shared it with me. It's a book that I read a long time ago. The number one book that I recommend and I give away on my site is obviously Think and Grow Rich. But the more of this type of material, we call it personal development. You know, most people are negatively programmed, and if you're watching the news or too much TV, just try for the next month or so to cut back a little bit on it. Limit yourself to an hour or less of that modality or input, and see if it doesn't have a positive influence on you. We're in the back office here of my Traffic Monsoon account. This is what you have the capacity to look forward to, regardless of where you are now. It doesn't matter. What matters is what you're doing towards building your future, if you will. In our account, we have an active cash balance of $31.86, if you will. I'll be able to purchase in another credit pack in the morning. Since starting, we've accumulated 340 pending positions, 18 active positions, and have earned a total of $21,969. We have 7 active referrals, if you will, with an entire organization. Looking here, hold on, they're just going to ask me to log in here in a second. And this will all make sense in a moment. This is part of orientation, getting started training, and what you're going to be doing to make that money, if you will. The only requirement being to earn revenue shares here with you, and earn money is to own one or more of our credit packs. And what's a credit pack? Well, it's an advertising package that has 1,000 clicks to your website, which you can actually geo-target or have, targeted to your country or to your state or city. And it also has 20 clicks to your banner, if you will. Now, Gail, have you set up any banners in your back office in Traffic Monsoon yet?
No.
Okay. I don't know if you've got a Traffic Monsoon browser open, but if not during what I'm doing here, then later, what you're going to want to do is set up at least one banner to begin with, because this is how you're going to be able to buy a credit pack, if you will. What you'll do is, if you're logged into the Traffic Monsoon back office, you'll click on where it says My Banners. Until you have a more suitable banner to utilize, and I'll make some suggestions to you, not on this Hangout. We're going to cover this getting started, setting up a banner, and then I'm going to show you some Facebook posting strategies and where to find the groups and how to join them. But you simply click on where it says set up a new banner. Okay, you can do this later. It's pretty simple. Once you have this screen open, just title the campaign. What you'll do is you'll copy that, right click copy, left click, then right click paste, if you will. Did I do that too fast?
No, I mean, I'll catch on eventually.
Right, and then what you're going to do is you'll take this target link, which will be the same except it'll say Ruffian on it, and you'll put the target link here. Control V works for pasting, and then the banner image. What you'll do here is this way you'll at least have one banner on the platform, and then you copy that, and then you right click paste, or you Control V, and this is a banner. You'll see This is a traffic monsoon banner. There is traffic from outside sources other than all traffic monsoon affiliates. This banner happens to be, see where it says banner size 468 by 60. So there's only 3 different size banners. The most popular is 125 square. This is a 428 by 60. On the other side is 728 by 90. And these banners are, as you go through the website, you see them displayed in different positions. So when you buy a revenue share ad pack, they rotate these banners so they can be seen by anyone. So you click save. Now it'll tell me that I've already got 5 banners set up. So you cannot have more than 5 banners, Gail. The other banners that I utilize is, this is the 3-step system. I've got that $18 one-time product that we promote, which is called Four Corners Alliance. It's financial advice and investment information, if you will. This is part of the Power Lead system, which is the custom landing pages and the autoresponders. I give away a free lead system as well. These are also affiliate products. So these banners generate traffic because you get clicks and then you have them clicked, if you will. So all I'm suggesting is you put a banner on the site because you have your account status. As soon as you're approved, what you're going to want to do is go to the banner that you set up. You click the link that says buy ad pack. Then you've got your credit card, okay, gateway, if you will. And you should put up a banner to see if you can have one before you get approved. I know you can't click on cash links, but that's what we're waiting for to get your position here. You simply select your processor when you have $50 or more in cash. By tomorrow, I've shown it on many videos, purchasing the pack. You preview the order. You put in your payment information, you accept the terms and conditions, and you click purchase, and bango, you're in business. It asks me if I want to take my $34 account balance, if you will. It always asks if you've got cash in your account, you can do that, etc. So that's all I really wanted to share with you. Oh no, I'll just share with you what the links are. As you get positioned here, you get links that go on the website. And plus, when you're clicking ads every day, as you click on your ads, what we get paid to do is start surfing. You click on 10 ads, you're going to get 10 credits, okay, which you then apply to any link that you want traffic to. Gail, okay?
Whatever.
Okay.
What you're saying. I'm going to understand all this at some point, right, Bob?
Absolutely, Chris. I guarantee it'll be crystal clear a month from now. All right, you just got to hang out with me a little bit and go through this procedure. So that's why it's a good idea to be clicking on 10 ads a day to keep active, if you will. And then you go to the next site, you click on your 10 ads a day. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. If you'll get 2 to 1 clicks per credit, if you will, until you have purchased either $1 of cash links or 1 credit pack, and then it's 1-to-1 surfing. So if you click, watch 1 ad, you get 1 click on your website, if you will. So you click on the matching image, and then you're back to your account. So where we started was going and saying that it was my intention to want to make money, if you will. So here is a laid out $1 million a year game plan, if you will, Gail. All right, if you're serious about making $1 million a year with Traffic Monsoon, it's time to get serious. If you haven't done it or haven't ever read it, download and read the Think and Grow Rich book. Even if it's a chapter or a half a chapter a day, it can change your thinking, which can change your actions. It improves your belief, which will dictate your results, if you will. just make it a goal of what you would like to make out of your traffic monsoon business. I know it's got the potential for 7 figures at 3,000 packs or more. That's $1 million a year business. So I've got spreadsheets here. I don't know if you've ever seen any of these, even with 10 packs.
If you double.
Oh, you lost the screen, the share on that.
It's just a white screen right now.
Okay, let me go back to what I was doing.
Are there people that start with just $50?
It's very frustrating, but yes, there are, if you will. But I wouldn't, if you will, because it's going to move much too slow.
So what's the minimum you recommend?
I recommend 20. If you can't get 20, get 10, if you will, at least, because the reason is
10 is what, $1,000?
no, 10 is 500, 20 is 1,000. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
As much of a stretch, because what you're going to want to do is multiply that and realize that it all comes back to you plus interest, if you will. And that if you get 1 pack, it takes 50 days before you get 2 packs, and then in 5 days that first pack expires. They have a life expectancy of 50 to 55 days, and right now it's about 50 days because they're paying $1.10 per pack per day. So $1 a day doesn't get people really excited, and $2 per day, but $10 a day, that's $300 a month. That's 6 extra packs a month. That's where you begin to multiply your efforts, if you will. 20 packs is better. The best is obviously when you get to 50 packs, because then you're getting a new pack each and every day. Does that make sense to you?
I understand the more you invest, the more you get. It's just pulling the money out of my butt.
Yep, I hear you. So let me get started with some posting here.
So where are you posting these?
I'll show you in a second. Let me go back on screen share. Wait, let's see. Let me open up that browser and make sure it's cleared right. That's the problem. Okay, I've got a better. There we go. There we go. Now I just got to go on screen share. Yeah, hold on a second. Bango. This is a MLM World. It's a Facebook group. And
Yeah.
all I did was I took that link that I'm either going to email you or you can pull it out of the chat there on Facebook. And this link, I'm posting it through my account, but it doesn't matter when people go there. It's coded to your ID. It establishes you as a person of credibility who's aligned with or is personally successful in traffic monitoring. That's the advantage of using this affiliate site. So I'll show you where you get these groups right away. But the posting procedure is once you join them, which is step 1, and once you've I'll show you where you can find them on your profile. It's pretty simple.
No, I know where they are. I joined 11 of them, and then I tried to do more, and apparently I was doing it wrong.
Okay, I'll coach you through that, because if I'm online with you, at the minute you apply to a group that I belong to, I get a notification that a friend of mine, okay, here, Susan Haney, this is one of my guys, team members, and when I post something out, he's got his own traffic monsoon banner that he likes to post out, if you will. But that's cute. That's the power of Facebook. But and that'll happen over time as you improve your footprint, if you will, in the community here. So innocuous as this is, this group has 13,000 members. This group has 17,000 members. And you get in the habit, you do this, you post out to 20 or 30 groups in the morning. We post out to 20 or 30 groups in the evening. You can do it at night. You choose your own schedule until you have an ad budget. This is how I began to sponsor people into Traffic Monsoon. I know Bobby's sponsored 4 or 5 people. I know Greg has sponsored 8 or 10 people. I know.
Using this method?
Yeah, through posting through Facebook groups. So I wouldn't waste your time with something that is non-productive, if you will. Certainly, but it is time consuming because you got to spend some time in marketing, Gail. You either spend the time doing the marketing or you buy solo ads, which is what we recommend doing. But until you're positioned with 100 packs, we suggest doing this. This is one of 2 methods I'll teach you for Facebook marketing. And this is the beginning strategy, okay?
Uh-huh.
But what I'm doing here physically is easy. When I say easy, it's something that you can do. And it's just a matter of being consistent with it. Because, you're not going to sign up somebody tonight by doing it the first time, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. And also, by sharing this post yourself, okay, so it comes up with your posted by you on your wall. I just found a new way to make money on the internet. If you have a business or want one, check out the website today. Okay, this is the first round here. Now, if you're watching the Hangout here, in a second, I'm going to ask you to open up a tab and go over to, and I'll show you where and how to do it in a second. I've got about 6 or 7 more to do here. Realize, this is what we do. It's not glamorous. It's not exciting, if you will. But this is what you call the grind, Gail.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay.
No big deal.
And I spend a couple hours a day doing this kind of activity. Because I know if I do enough of it, I'll reach the right target market. The people we're looking for are struggling marketers in 2 aspects of their life. They don't have enough leads or traffic to their offer, and they're not making money.
Mm-hmm.
And we solve both of those problems. And people are always looking for a home, a place that they can feel comfortable in. That they like what they're doing. I can't wait to get to the city on Saturday. That's going to be a totally awesome day.
That'll be fun.
And you'll have your chance because I'm sure we'll be back in Vegas within 6 months.
Good.
I'd be surprised if we weren't. Because they're going to spring up leaders all over the country who are going to be doing presentations for Traffic Monsoon.
Cool.
Certifying the U.S.'s leadership as they've done it in other countries. I might play a little music in the background, or I'm always listening. I subscribe to Success Magazine. I like to read that. But they also have a CD program where every month they send out a CD where they interview successful entrepreneurs. And they discuss their life story and their background and what their expertise is and how it can benefit you. So you're always working on changing your mindset, Gail. Because that holds so many people back because they're just struggling. They come from a lack perspective. And here's a video I did. I don't know if you saw it, but it was pretty cool. I was promoting the event on Saturday. It doesn't really hurt to step up and I don't know if you've ever done a video, but you can do a selfie on your horse. You know, this is my life. This is what I like to do.
Once I'm an expert, I'd be game to make a video.
You're an expert right now
Oh, yeah.
in horsemanship.
Yes, that I am.
You've been an astute observer of my accomplishments in the network marketing and the internet marketing arena. And you got excited by, you know, looking at what Frank has done and what we've created here and what lies ahead. So you're as much of an expert as you need to make your first video, if you will. And, you know, the only difference between a rich person and a poor person is how they use their time, if you will. And it's finding ways that you put your money to work for you, creating it, spend all your money and then more of it, and then never having a way to catch up or get out of debt, if you will. Well, this is the vehicle that can really do it. And these are the teachings. Saying right book, I've become an expert and now a teacher, if you will. So if you go over, and what I was sharing with you is the on snbgdp.com website, I got this $1 million a year game plan, but it's pretty simple. You know, you make the mental goal and declaration that you're going to make this business work, regardless of what you've been in the past. You know, I never see failure as failure. It's just a learning experience. It's what you're investing in your future is. You know, we never see all these massively successful people, all what had transpired before, and then all of a sudden they finally break through and have success. And people say, well, gee, they were lucky, but, you know, they don't realize, you know, what happened in the past that they got there. If you take a peek here, if you've got the time, you can take a look at some of these spreadsheets here. But where you want to be is where it says Facebook strategies.
That's down there. Yeah.
You go to the Facebook strategies.
Yep.
And then it's free leads for me. It's FREELEADS and the number 4NE, and that'll get you in. Your browser should remember that, but if you remember that, that's pretty simple.
Free leads for me. What? Yeah. Don't I just?
Well, what I'm saying is this is a password page. So if you've already entered the password, you should be able to see the text here, okay? Are you on the site yet?
Well, no, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at what you're doing.
Okay, now what I want you to do is, once you go to the snbgdp.com site and you click on Facebook strategies.
I was there earlier.
Okay, if you've logged in, you're fine. If you need to put the password in, you can add it again. But what you'll do is you'll scroll down to the first batch of groups. Now, you've probably joined all the first batch of groups, right?
I went on earlier this evening to do that, and it wouldn't link me. So
okay.
I don't know what I was doing wrong.
Okay. Maybe you weren't logged in, and because
that's what I think happened. I wasn't logged in.
That's what I'm sure you did. Now, I'm going to go down a little bit further, if you will, because there's like 1,100 up here. The procedure is pretty simple. For those people watching this video or who have joined us on this hangout with me and Gail, you go to the top group. You put your mouse over it. You'll see your little hand comes up. I right-click, open link in new tab. That'll open it up right next to where you're working here. And then it keeps the one you just opened underlined so you know where you are in the list. Isn't that smart? So you go to the second one, right-click, open in a new tab. Third one, right-click, open in a new tab. Right-click, open in a new tab. Now I'm going to show you a way. I'm going to train on this on Saturday on how to automate this process so you can have 3 bookmarks with 20 groups in it. So you can open up 20 groups once you belong to them, okay? At the click of one mouse, you can open up all of these all at once. But that's the first step. It's right-click, open in a new tab. Now, the thing is, Gail?
Yeah.
Then you go to the physical group itself, and you'll see here, if you haven't joined the group, this one has 52,693 members. You click the join group, okay?
Right.
Now, if you'll get off of the Hangout and just open another tab, don't click it and close it. Open another tab and go to the site and start joining some groups. While I'm posting to these groups with your link, you could be joining some groups. Why would you want to do that? Well, guess what? As you join a group and I'm on the Hangout with you and I'm logged into my Facebook, I can approve you for these groups right away. And you can post to them tonight.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, but aren't I going to lose you? Aren't I going to?
No, you won't lose me. What you do is you're on the Hangout, right?
Uh-huh.
You take your mouse and you go up to the upper right-hand side and you just minimize the window where the Hangout is.
Okay.
And then what you do is on your desktop or on your toolbar on the bottom, open up another browser window.
Right.
And then in that window, go to snbgdp.com. I'll walk you through that.
Okay, I'm on page. Go down to Facebook strategies.
Go down to where it says Facebook. This is an active, interactive workout. We're doing it together, Gail, which is cool. This is how you learn. In my office, okay? Click on Facebook strategies.
I'm there.
Now, does it ask you for your password?
No.
Okay, then can you scroll down?
Yes.
Okay. Scroll down to where you can start to see groups.
5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, now begin at the top, and it's right click, open in a new tab. Right click, open in a new tab. Do that for the first 10.
Okay, this is where I'm having trouble because I right click on it. It doesn't give me that option.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait a second. Open link, copy link. Okay, here it is. Gotcha. Open link in new tab. Gotcha.
Yeah, there you go. It might be in a different order, but generally the browsers have those same options, if you will. So it's right click, open in a new tab, and I'll open 20 of these if I don't have anything else open. And then what you do is you go to the first step is to go and open up this batch of 20 groups and join them. Because it'll take the administrator a day or two for them to approve you. But if I'm online with you right now, as you're joining these groups, I'll get a notice that you've requested to join the group, and I'll approve you right away. So starting later or starting tomorrow, whenever you want to get going, which is right away, right?
Uh-huh.
Right? The sooner you get these groups belong to, the sooner you can start posting out your content to it. Eventually, first we'll use the links I gave you, and then we'll develop some cool promos around horses and stuff. Because that's your mantra and your that's what you love to do. That's your passion.
Oh, that's true, but there's so many other ways to do it too.
Well, okay, but you see, then you get to be the writer of your own story, and you can pursue those interests. Right?
Okay.
These are the foundations. You need to belong to the groups. First, you got to find them, and this takes a lot of time and effort.
Let's see. The first one, I already joined this one. Let me see. Join group. So I'm joining.
Yeah.
Join. Join.
Now, while you're doing that, those groups that I opened up just a couple of minutes ago, okay, no, I just opened up some that I'm joining, but any that I haven't, I'm going to post your link out while you're doing that. Let me know when you've done that, and then you can do 10 more.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm getting out of these links, and I'm going to go.
Yeah, well, once you've clicked the join group, I would just close that tab up.
Right.
That leaves you room to open up. You know, it's hard. Once you open up more than 20 tabs, your browser gets really slow.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
And then I'll look at my notifications. Okay. I'm posting out to MLM multi-label marketing.
Okay. Two ones, last one. Okay, great. I'm going to go in and join them all now.
Good.
This is my second group. Two. There's a lot of these, isn't there?
There's a lot of them, Gail. So, I mean, there's no excuses for not being busy if you want to, create some actions that can yield results. Posting out to groups, you're putting good bait out. We got good bait, if you will, and we sign up people this way. We'll also be doing some posting on your Facebook wall. You use the same link, if you will.
Okay, well.
But there's a plethora of people who need our help.
All right, here we go. Currently available.
Well, that's what I wanted to look at my notifications. All right, so Gail McCall asked to join Fort Walk Club. I've approved you there.
Okay.
Yeah, as those requests come up, I get notified.
Okay, and then what you did once you were verified on these is that you chose a banner.
Well, no, I'm talking about choosing a banner to put on the Traffic Monsoon account, if you will. And then later we'll design a banner so you can post a banner on these, if you will, by putting it into a post on the site. What's nice about the link, the snbgdp.com site, it pulls up content from the website, which makes the post much more attractive. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm right now I'm approving you to the groups that you've requested. So pull up another batch, if you will.
Let's see, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Cool.
8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 10.
Another 10? Good.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, and most of them are loading.
Okay, yeah, well, it takes a second or two. So start with the first one. As you open them, it should just say either join, or if it says you're already a member, then you can post your link there if you have it. If not, then we can get it to you.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, this is the time-consuming portion of opening up your store, is the first of going to the places where you can advertise for free. And then as you get posts on your Facebook, there's ways to identify people that you can interact with to see if what we have is appropriate for them. And you can also do this on LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, it's another place that we also do the same strategy.
LinkedIn. I have a lot to learn.
Yeah, that's okay. You have a lot of life to live yet, Gail.
I hope you're right.
Oh, I know. I know I'm right.
What if I?
I absolutely know I'm right.
Okay, that content's not available.
Some of the groups, for one reason or another, you'll get that pull up because it's a private or whatever or something group, secret group or something. And that's okay. There's plenty of others. There's plenty of others.
Okay, that's the end of that group. So I joined all of them.
Okay. Yeah, 20 or 30 of them at a time is good. And then just take a break for a while and then do some other things and then go back and you can join another 20 later or so if you like. As you make requests for the groups within the next 6 hours, 12 hours is when they get up next morning or whatever, I'll approve them. And then when you get up in the morning, you go to that place where you can look in your settings, if you will, with my groups. You can open up all those groups and then post these links that I shared with you.
Okay, well, let's see.
Can you see the two links? Let me show you how to get paid every 60 minutes from anywhere with snbgdp.com.
You mean where I was earlier? Over in the group chat?
In the chat. No, in the chat.
Yeah, where it says, let me show you how to get paid to advertise your business. That one?
Yeah, there's two ads there. And then also let me show you how to get paid every 60 minutes from anywhere. Right click and copy those. Now, do you have a notepad on your desktop or in your computer?
Yes.
You might. Okay, open up Notepad.
Open Notepad?
Yeah, it's
okay,
like
yeah, too.
a Word document, if you will, but Notepad is just text. I'm going to ask you to copy these two ads and then just save it like on your desktop so you can open it up when you log in. Makes your work easier because you know what you're going to do. You're gonna join groups and then you're gonna post out to the groups that you've just become a member of tomorrow or tonight, whatever.
Okay. So instead of I right click on the HTTP.
What you do is take your mouse and go down to the bottom of the last where it says visit SNB at the end of Ruffians, left click and then go up to the top to where it says let me show and stop where it says let.
Yeah, let me show you how. Yeah.
What that does, it highlights the text and then you right click and copy. And then you go to your desktop or your programs and just open up a Notepad.
Notepad? I don't know how to use Notepad.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay.
No, you're asking too much now.
I'm asking too much. You can send yourself an email, right?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay, so go to Gmail, open up an email, and just send this to yourself as an email, and then I can show you how you can make a file, so you can keep it. You know how to make a file in your Gmail account, so you can save letters.
Open a file. No.
Okay, create a file, but you can find an email because you can search for it forever. That's another topic of discussion. I'll familiarize yourself with some of these little tools we use to make our life easier. But if you go to Gmail and you send yourself an email, just send it to yourself.
I sent the first thing to it.
Okay.
Okay. If there's anybody watching this, there's got to be so bored.
There's absolutely no viewers. It's just
Okay.
you and me. It's only recorded in case you want to go back and look at it again. Okay?
All right, that's okay.
You got them?
I got the one.
Okay. One's all you need. You've joined a bunch of groups. I'm going to approve you for those groups. If you've got some time, you can take that first link that you've got there, as you've highlighted it and copied it, and paste it into the groups that you belong to.
How do I get back to you, Bob? I can't get you back on the screen.
Oh,
Huh.
I should be back now.
Getting started. Video. Nope.
Oh, you know what? You changed the tab when you went over to SNB GDP.
Okay.
So you got to scroll down to the bottom of your computer with your mouse, and you should see the Google Hangout tab. You got to click on the other tab that we're in.
Where would it be? Which side of the screen?
It's not on the screen. Well, it depends on how your computer is set up, but and what browser you're using. But at the bottom of the screen, you should see your Mozilla Firefox. It has another browser where you were in. You got to click on the other tab where the Hangout is. You've lost me.
Yep. No, that's a PDF. You know, us old folks didn't take classes on this stuff.
Well, neither did I, and I think I'm older than you.
Oh, man,
No, you can do this, Gail. I had you open up another tab, so you went to snbgdp.com.
that I can find, but I can't find you in the Hangout. And I just wanted to copy that second link, and now I can't because I can't find you.
Well, yes, you can, because I'll just put it in your email box for you. I'll put both of them there. Okay?
Yeah.
What I'm going to ask you to do is, I'm just going to end the Hangout in a couple of minutes. I will email these to you, to the Gail McCall at gmail.com.
Yeah,
Take one of them and post them out to the groups that you belong to this evening. And after we get off the Hangout, join 10 more groups. Okay?
Okay, I got
That's
you.
what you got to do. You got to have 50 groups you belong to that you're active in. I'll approve you for it'll be a day or two, and you'll have all this done. And then all we do is when we get on, we'll open up the groups and we'll do posting. And then we'll work on our post, and then we'll work on the next strategy.
Hey, look, I found you.
Okay, I knew you could, because I had to be here someplace. It's in one of the tabs that are open.
I am trying to copy the second link.
Okay.
Just not, there we go. I got it. Copy. Okay.
Okie dokie. And the Hangout's working good tonight. Everything is as it may be. Thanks for spending the time with me this evening, Gail.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for remembering me out here all by myself.
It's what we do. It's personal coaching worth $1 million to you, Gail.
I'm counting on it, Bob.
Okay. I'm going to stop the broadcast. We're still